What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel content. I believe 2 days late now. I should have been going through the Loving Melody as well as pretty much discussing the Cammy and Vega character. However, it's been a really I didn't anticipate the busy schedule I was going to have between uh, the was it Wednesday and today. I had to be training some new colleagues, so that had to take a back seat. I want to just clear that out first of all. We're going to go right ahead and just look at the character here. Of course, you guys probably already have a few of them, but I wanted to give my opinion on the characters. Wanted to look at the kids, see how I feel about it. I have absolutely no idea how to work apart from what I've seen the last time. All I have tried to do prior to this video was make sure I could just go through my regular missions and stuff like that. It was actually bad. I actually missed my missions for yesterday, so that actually sucks. Was upset about that. I have no idea if I actually collected effigy for yesterday, but I made sure I collected for today. So let's get into it. All right. Busy day with work, but it's Friday. We're here, so we're about to go into the stuff. All right. So let's look at the character. We've already looked at Fire Aiden. I believe that's been Fire Aiden. And now we're going to look at the other Flame team that was actually introduced. All right. So this is the Flame character's first special character, right? The first special character that was more or less like factional, all right, was you know, was Elena, Summer Elena. So now we have Cammy and Vega. I wonder who's going to be the one representing the Thunder once that one gets announced. So that's actually something curious, to think about. Honestly, I would wish that's where they would actually release Ryu, but while that would mean that he would be, when I mean Ryu, I mean one of the fashion Ryus. While that would mean that, of course, we have to grind to get him to the top, right? That at the same time could also mean that the character could end up being a character that kind of represents Ryu's strength and power. So let's get into the old stuff and let's go get out of the way of the blabbing here. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, obviously, we're going to look at the character overall. Let's check out the speed so we can get it out of the way. Let's go into the trial spot. Uh, why do we have this as a reward? Okay, this is new. Is it new? Hold on. I'm I'm pretty sure that nobody else offered that sort of option. However, I don't think I checked some Elena to see if she had a trial in the same way. So some Elena is kind of like pretty much normal, nothing too fantastic. This actually looks like an actual excuse for an incredible reward here. So let's go right ahead because I typically go to the trial, right, to look at this stuff. So this is different. If you guys haven't noticed this yet, you should actually check it out. We do have 11 days to actually perform this training. It is pretty, or is it just linked? Maybe it's linked. I haven't. I'm actually confused right now. But let's just go over here. Let's just check out his speed primarily, and then we'll go on to off to that. So the speed is 125. Decent average speed. That you pretty much will be expecting now with all these current characters. So, not bad at all. You do expect to have all these characters. Good thing we do have every one of them. All right, Oni is going to be the tough one, but I'm sure a lot of people at least have 2 units of Oni. But getting him to Triple S is going to be a different ball game, right? Let's go back and let's look at the character again. But let's go right ahead again. This actually just got me off guard. Um, Apologies for that. There. This is pretty much the same training, right? I think what they do now is they're just letting you. Are they letting you just have access to it because it didn't happen with the case of um Fire Aiden, right? Because we typically went there to check his speed as well, and we did not see any link towards the where is he? Towards the trials, the limited trials. Oh, wait a minute. I guess there is now. Maybe they finally just done it. I didn't see this before. Might be something new. I just don't remember seeing that. I will review the video that I uploaded to see if that actually was ever there because I'm actually surprised that that is the case. Obviously, with these trials, they're already over, so you can't pick it up anymore. But if it's been there before, let me know in the comments because for some reason I've never observed it until I checked the Vega one. and Cammy. So now let's get into the passives because that's what's gonna give us the actual key attributes of this character. I don't have a. I think I'll just call it this unit because there are two of them, even though it's just one person that's primarily being used. Because you can see Vega is the only one that's here, right? So now, so when Vega or Cammy, I think they're gonna be taking turns in attacking because they seem to. You can see here. I remember clicking on this and I remember clicking on this, and then none of them popped out, right? This has claws. Maybe both of them be attacking at the same time. Let's just have a look. I'm just curious. I'm just excited. I've been waiting for too long for this, and now it's time for us to discuss it. Um, when Vega or Kami attacks a single enemy with a combo, so Vega or Kami attacks a single enemy with a combo, they also do 80% of that strike's damage to all enemies. Hmm. Whenever they attack a single enemy with a combo, they so do 80% of the strike's damage to all enemies. Okay. Love hurts. Alright? Whenever Vega attacks, increase critical rate by 1% for 24 seconds. And this can stack up to 15 times. Whenever Cammy attacks, increase crit damage by 2% for 24 seconds. That stacks up 15 times as well. The crit rate and crit damage boost effects can be stacked up to 20 times. And then there's the final one for the EX move, obviously. The crit and the crit damage boost effects can be stacked up to 25 times. That's crazy. That's damage dealing there. Um, But is it crit rate for your team or just crit rate for them? I guess it's crit rate for them. Let's go over to the super combo. So okay, now it's just come. It looks like you're swapping characters or what's going on here. Business animation here. Let's see. Which switch? Oh, I should have just read it. Switch characters when switching characters. Switch characters. While switching characters, gain super armor and control immunity. After switching characters, double the passive skills of damage for 8 seconds. Okay, alright. So that's how it really works, eh? That's where the two come in. Increase damage reduction by 50% when switching characters. After switching characters, double the passive skills damage for 12 seconds. Hmm. So that is all the stuffs here. So you're going to be seeing 2% and 4%, and whatever the stack that you have is going to be times 2. That's cool. And you get super armor, so that's great as well. All right, so let's go over to the second move here. This obviously, as you can see, is a pass here. It's an AoE. It says this skill cannot be manually unleashed or while switching characters. Oh, so you got to be careful. If you switch characters and you unleash a combo immediately, that could interrupt them from attacking. It's kind of like if you when you're doing your raging demon and then you're trying to it's like if when you're doing your raging demon and you're trying to do the C3 with another character, you're not going to get the shuriken from Ivry, so kind of makes sense. Um, this skills automatically unleash one time when any friendly fighter unleashes combo 2. Alright, we already know this stuff, so I'm going to just keep that going forward. Although it's important because it actually mentions some key stuff about the switching. Magnificent Strike. Unleashed by Vega. Strike an enemy 3 times, dealing flame damage equal to 213% of attack. Each strike has 30% chance to inflict bleed. Then strike multiple enemies in a small area 4 times, dealing flame damage equal to 108% of attack. Nice. Unleashed by Cammy. So you're going to be unleashing at the same time. That's what I thought. Oh, wait a minute. I guess it's whatever character is being switched in. I'm just trying to think ahead here, but let's have a look and see. All right. Unleashed by Cammy strikes an enemy 4 times, dealing flame damage equal to 244% of attack. Each strike has 30% base chance to inflict armor break. Then strike multiple enemies in a small area 4 times, dealing flame damage equal to 180% of attack. So they both deal flame damage of the same value. However, Vega is going to be giving you less damage but more, less damage, but then the character is going to be bleed uh, if it works out, and Cammy is going to be giving you more damage, but also inflicting armor break, which can make them easier your opposing team, the opposing team, easier to attack unless you're dealing with someone that's doing true damage. So let's go right ahead and let's proceed to the next move list because I think we're all okay. Actually, scroll down further rather. Um, increases magnificent striker's chance of clicking bleed 40%, and armor break 40%, and then level 3 increases to 50%. Level 4 increase minus strike chance of crit bleed and scratch minus base chance of crit 5%. So just percentage increase, and we already know what bleed and defense armor break does. All right, and for the C3, also cannot be unleashed manually. Automatically unleash one time on any friendly fighter on this company 3. We know all that stuff. Killer Bee Smash. All right, unleashed by Vega. Killer Bee Slash, rather. Unleashed by Vega. Strike an enemy 2 times, dealing flame damage equal to 220% of attack. And strike has a 50% base chance to inflict burn. Resplendent Drill. Unleashed by Cammy. Strike an enemy 4 times. So one is 2 times, the other one is 4 times. Dealing flame damage equal to 244% of attack. The final strike deals additional flame damage equal to 105% of attack. So the final strike is going to be about 349, I guess. Yep. Attack. Each strike has 20% base chance to inflict burn. Increase resplendence with a chance of inflicting burn 65%. And Killer Bee Slash base chance of inflicting burn 25%. So one has a head. Hold on. Okay, so right now, Killer Bee Slash has 50%, and then Resplendent Drill has 20%. All right. Once you get to the next level, we're going all the way from 50% to 75%, and we're going here to 85%, and then increase to 80%. So now now they're talking about it's 80%, and this one is, oh, what am I doing? Okay, so well, it's 50%, so it's going 65, then 80, 25, and 30 respectively. Why is the other one having less chance of burn? So if you're kind of like using this in a boss fight, you probably want to use Vega in the C3 to get more burn chances. All right, and that's about it. Increase skill base slash to 3% and around 85%. So that's about it with regards to the actual combos. Let's have a look at the fighting spirit, okay? First of all, let's see what it does to the assist slot. This is what I'm actually interested in, how the assist slot will work. After switching characters, increase life steal rate by 10% for 12 seconds. So if you want to drain life, just switch characters. If you're running out of health, switch characters. You're going to get some back for 12 seconds. That's a pretty good deal there. All right, so now let's what we're going to look at is what the assist does. When the assisted fighter attacks an enemy with bleed or armor break, they have a 40% base chance of inflicting burn on the target. So we are lucky that we have armor break as an option there, because bleed is very scarce. Any character that has bleed right now is probably, if you've been focusing on Vega, for example, you probably have him not as high up, and if you do have him high up, then great. Otherwise, you probably want to focus on the character that using armor break to use this. And they have 40% chance of inflicting burn on the target. And yeah, you definitely don't want to waste them on the assist slot, that's for sure. After switching characters, increase life steal rate by 15% for 12 seconds. Okay. Upon inflicting bleed, armor break, or burn on an enemy, increase damage bonus by 5% at the end of the battle. Stacks with 25%. Ooh, nice. You definitely don't want to slip on the fighting spirit, especially up to level 20 plus. And then plus 30, upon inflicting this, that, on an enemy, increase damage bonus by 10% until the end of the battle. So, okay. So, you definitely want to. This has a potential boss dealing whatever, but also looks pretty strong. Whoever possesses this will be blessed in the realm of love. Alright. Alright, now let's see what the Garage does. Okay. Now they said after switching characters, the next super combo unleashed will not consume super combo gauge. This can be triggered once per bottle. Okay, so I'm trying to just understand something here right now. So you switch characters and then use your super combo. Use this. Yeah, super combo is actually what you need to start the whatever for the combo chain. Whoa. This is actually crazy. It gives you a chance to do 2 combos. Oh my word. This is actually good. This effect can be triggered once per battle by Vega and Cammy respectively. What's going on here? This can only be triggered once per battle. Oh, now it can be triggered once per battle by Vega and Cammy. So if you switch, you have one more chance to do it. Okay, I like what he did there. I like what he did there. If they had done something else, would have been overpowered. They just kind of just made it that you can use it twice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope and impressive overall. So like I'm actually impressed with the characters so far. Different mechanics. That's one of the reasons why I like the special characters. Right? They do tend to have a different mechanic that is not what you're used to in the regular stuff. So that's the cool stuff about it. So we're going to go right ahead and we're going to check one last look at something else that you probably won't see on regular characters in most cases, and that's a soul power. All right. So for the soul power, what you're going to be getting more is magnetic strikes chance of inflicting bleed and sky smash space chance of inflicting armor break to 5%. So I believe that is the C2. All right. Let's have a look and let's confirm. Go to skill. Yeah, so that's C2 there, and then um, this is for the what's this? Is this Respin and this C3? Respin's drill base chance of increasing inflicting burn to 5%, and Klabi's base chance to inflicting burn 32%. So even increases the chance of you doing more of this, damages here. So that's cool. Getting the passive stuff is actually even better. All right. So um we're going to go right ahead and we're going to have a look at the final. This is pretty much PvP stuff here. And what you're getting is effect accuracy. That's their own stuff, which I'm not surprised by because this is obviously affected by effect accuracy. What they're doing here and all these other stuffs here, how it is. Go through the whole stuffs, and I believe that pretty much covers these characters, guys. Yeah, I know I'm sorry I was late to the party once again with regards to analyzing the character here. How do I feel this character based on the actual kid's, just description here? Sounds amazing, sounds different, sounds unique, and actually looks like someone that you want to add on your squad as well. If not the primary squad, the secondary squad definitely. Um, you know, this is definitely really, really a good unit because and damage dealers, for example, would make you benefit of it. And I'm going to try and also compare how it would work with my Ivry as well, because obviously you know how that works, right? This gives Ivry the chance, if, for example, you do your super combo and you don't get the Hadoken that would typically diminish the opponent's energy bar, you have a chance to do it again because if you can do super combo back to back, one of them is definitely going to actually deplete your super meter. That is if he doesn't end up doing a raging demon and taking someone out in the process. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. These two lovebirds here. Um, Nice characters. The next thing we're going to do it right now is we're going to go right ahead and test the limited experience. I haven't touched this as well, as you can see as well. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. To all my subscribers out there, I really appreciate you and I salute you guys. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.